Welcome back. In this chapter, we should discuss about the calculation of energy of an electron in nth Bohr orbit. We can see the board calculation of energy of an electron in the nth Bohr orbit. In the previous problem, we discuss about the radius of the uh, of an electron in an atom, and it will be given by Rn equal to n square h square 4 pi square m z e square. That is the formula of the radius of the electron. In this chapter we should calculate the energy of an electron in the nth Bohr orbit, অর্থাৎ একটা বোর অরবিটের nতম কক্ষে তার এনার্জি কত হবে সেটা আমাদের এখান থেকে ক্যালকুলেশন করতে হবে। তো nth বোর অরবিটের এনার্জি ক্যালকুলেশন করার সময় আমাদের যেটা প্রথমে জানতে হবে যে আমরা যেটা এনার্জিকে দুভাগে ভাগ করতে পারি, এটা হচ্ছে পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি আর কাইনেটিক এনার্জি। সো উই হ্যাভ টু ক্যালকুলেট দ্য টোটাল এনার্জি অফ দ্য ইলেকট্রন ইন দ্য nth Bohr orbit. We should also now to calculate the potential energy and the kinetic energy of the electron. So let's go. তো আমাদের যেটা জানতে হবে যে potential energy. So total energy, we can say that total energy will be equal to the sum of the potential energy and the kinetic energy. সো পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি আর কাইনেটিক এনার্জিটা আমরা যদি যোগ করি তাহলে আমরা একটা ইলেকট্রনের টোটাল এনার্জিটা পেয়ে যাব। সো হাউ উই ক্যান ক্যালকুলেট দিস পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি? সো উই হ্যাভ টু আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড হোয়াট ইজ দ্য পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি। সো লেট আস ড্র অ্যাবাউট an atom, the atomic structure of an atom. So if we draw the atomic structure of an atom, this is the nucleus and this is the electron revolving around the nucleus, and the charge of the nucleus is Zd. We discuss about our previous topic. So the electrostatic attraction force we have to also measure. So what is the electrostatic attraction force? If the radius of the electron be r, then the electrostatic attraction force will be given by Ze. We have to consider the product of the two charge by distance square in order to calculate in CGS unit. So Z is square by R square, it is in CGS unit. It is the electrostatic attraction force. So if we consider that an electron is present an infinite distance, it is in an infinite distance, so we have to bring this electron from the, it is an infinite distance, so we have to bring the electron from the infinite distance to this orbit. That is the electron we have to maintain. We have to bring this electron from the infinite distance to the distance such an electron is present at a distance r from the nucleus. অর্থাৎ অসীম দূরত্ব থেকে একটা ইলেকট্রনকে নিউক্লিয়াসের আর দূরত্বে নিয়ে আসার জন্য আমাদের যে ওয়ার্ক ডানটা করতে হয় সেই ওয়ার্ক ডানটাই হচ্ছে আমাদের ইলেকট্রোস্ট্যাটিক অ্যাট্রাকশন ফোর্স থেকে আমরা সেটা বার করতে পারবো, অ্যান্ড দ্যাট ওয়ার্ক ডান ইজ দ্য পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি. So potential energy we have to calculate, we have to integrate the value of Z square by R square from R equal to infinite distance from R equal to R, and obviously it will be dr, because potential energy is what? Force into displacement. This is the force and this is the displacement. So force F dot S, we know that. So potential energy, we have to, the total work done required from the electron, from the infinite to keep the electron from infinite distance to the distance are from the nucleus. So the integration value will be calculated as this will be minus we have to put dr by r square within the bracket, and it is infinite to r. So we have to r to the power minus 2. So we have to get r to the power minus 2 r infinite. So we get minus z square r to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. So this negative sign is not there. So a minus 2 plus 1, this will be equal to the minus. So minus z square by r. So this is the potential energy. So potential energy that will be given as minus z square by r. Now we have to calculate the kinetic energy. What is the kinetic energy? We have to calculate. We discuss in our previous boards. We discuss in our previous chapter, in order to calculate the potential energy, we got that centrifugal force, that is mv square by r. We discuss in our previous video, mv square r equal to what? Z square by r square. So these r will be cancelled as r. So half mv square equal to kinetic energy will be given as z square by 2r. Z square by 2r. So total energy will be given as potential energy plus kinetic energy. What is potential energy? Minus z square by r. What is kinetic energy? We get z square by 2r. So total energy will be given as minus z square by 2r. If we subtract this from this, we get minus z square by 2r. Now we have to put the value of r. In this equation. So what will happen? We must put this value. We must erase this board and make our next procedure to be done. We erase the board, and now we move on to the following. So total energy, we have to use the red marker pen. So total energy will be given as minus z square by 2r. Okay, so we have to put the value of r in this equation. So we get minus z square by 2 into, what is the value of r? n square h square by 4 pi square m z square. That is the value. So we get is 2 cancelled 2. So we had get 2 pi square m z square into z square by n square h square. So we get minus 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by n square h square. This is the total energy. This is the total energy of an electron rotating in the nth orbit around the nucleus. Minus 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by n square h square. Now by applying this, we can easily calculate the Rydberg constant and Rydberg equation. And what is the significance of this negative value, minus value? Because n is key, n is the principal quantum number, n is the principal quantum number. So higher is the value of n, lower is the value of this, and lower is the value of this is minus. So with increasing value of n, en value increases, so n rises. So with rising the value of n, en increases. So an higher energized, so an electron present in the highest orbit must have higher energy. So an electron present in the highest orbit will have the highest energy with respect to the electron present in the lower orbit. So next we have to calculate the Rydberg equation. See that what is Rydberg equation. So evaluation of Rydberg equation. So what is Rydberg equation? Let us consider the nucleus and the two orbit. First orbit has the principal quantum number n, and second n plus 1. So En plus 1, the energy of n plus 1 orbit must have higher energy than the energy of the nth orbit. So we now have to calculate En plus 1. So energy will be minus 2 pi square m z square. If n plus 1 or orbit we put in the value of n2, and it is will put an n1. So 2 pi square mz square e to the power 4 divided by what? Divided by this will be given as, this will be treated as n2. This is the highest orbit. So n plus 1 means e to the power n2 has greater than e to the power n1. So it has higher energy compared to n1. So n2, this is n2 square h square, and En1, it is the lower energy compared to n1. It will be given as 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by n1 square h square. So if we considered that an electron is jumped from n1 cell to n1 orbit to n2 orbit, or released energy from n and comes back to n1 orbit, then we can calculate the change in energy. So change in energy will be del E. Del E will be given as En1 minus En2 minus En1, because n2 has the higher energy with respect to n1. So what we get? We have to put the value of n2 minus 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by n2 square h square, and En1 is, it will be plus, because this is the minus sign, and it will get the value of plus. It will be 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by n1 square h square. So if we common this 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by h square, we get 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. It will have the value of del E. So del E and del E will be equal to the h nu. We know that from Planck's equation. So h nu equal to 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by h square, 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. We get that h nu. Next we have to calculate the Rydberg equation. What is the Rydberg equation? What is the Rydberg equation? We first erase the board and then we put stress on this about factor h nu. We can say that it will be h nu, we should calculate hc by lambda equal to 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by h square. It will be 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. We get that, and we can get here 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda equal to, we can calculate 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 by ch. This ch will be diagonally multiplying with h square, so we get ch cube 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, so 1 by lambda, it is equal to the wave number, so you can calculate the nu bar is the wave number 1 by frequency. Wave number, it will be 2 pi square m z square e to the power 4 ch cube 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, for hydrogen atom, these all have the specific value. M, it is the mass of the electron, 9.11 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Z equal to 1. Okay, E equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and H equal to 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. We all have this value. C equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So you all have this value. By putting this value, we get lambda bar, and putting the value of z equal to 1, we have this Rydberg equation, RH 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So this is the basis of Rydberg equation, and RH has a specific value 10967, you will see from the book, and we will also evaluate from this value. So putting this value, we can calculate, by the basis of Rydberg value, we can calculate the several spectral series and the spectral pattern of different polyelectronic cells. So this will be answered in the next video. Hope you will like this video. If you will like this video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, goodbye.